so I might burn it, guys. So this one, I'm not so happy. But anyway, so guys, this one, yes, you are. Can we answer the following questions that we discussed before? I have three pamato, but this one, guys, the questions are first, can you make it in smaller batch? Yes, you can, right? We've seen that making it, in a simpler, not in a huge bulk of book, rolling it out and then folding. It's possible. Number two, I will put the detailed result on the description. But can you use Can you use margarine instead of butter? I think it really depends. Let's taste it first, right? So this one, guys, you see, well, it achieved its color. The shape, guys, it did not rise too much because, if you analyze margarine, there's water. So, um, while working on it, you still, technically, you develop gluten because there's much water in the fat compared to real butter. Plus, we are not using convection oven. So, this one is the crumb structure, guys. It's like bread. It tastes good, guys. You can eat it. Um, but then it's not croissant now because it does not, it's not flaky, guys. See? But it's always good to do experiments, right? So we learn from this, and you don't have to really redo this when you want to. Like, what happens if I use, what? I can't afford butter. Can I use margarine? At least now you can answer that, right? And then it saves you time, energy, and cost when you don't have to redo this anymore. So that's my happy problem already, guys. So this one, it's still edible. Somehow, how can you serve this if you happen to have this? You can have on the side, you just slice it in the middle, or like this, finger food, and then you just have spreads around it. And then to answer also, you can definitely, some would, this one you would mistake it as crescent cookie. But a crescent cookie it tastes like this, it look like this, but it should puff, guys. A croissant really is, puff and light. Okay, this one is dense. Okay, excuse me. So, but it's edible, guys. I can eat it. One thing, does it work in a toaster oven? Let's answer that, guys. You can bake it in a toaster oven, but the result is not the same. Plus, we used just all-purpose flour, right? So, if you use pastry flour plus quality butter, of course, you are able to achieve that. Plus, use a convection oven. So, at least we are able to answer. And also, I will also detail the results in the description below because I did some arrangements like during the baking time, I prolonged it. It baked longer, guys. I egg washed in between. I pulled out a little this one and then egg washed it again. If you can do it over and over, pero don't open it during oven spring. Like the first time that you put it in, let it bake, let it have color first, and then when it's stable already, that's the time you can double egg wash, triple egg wash, like that. And then what else? What questions can we answer now? Can we use margarine? Yes, you can, but you come up with this one. It's dense. Can you use shortening? Yes, you can, but it's more maputla. More egg wash. For bakery, if you want to serve this like on bakery kinds, you can use this as a base for, somehow like a pizza or a flatbread. You can use this recipe. I will also put the final recipe in the link below. Sometimes that's what I like. You learn something from it, guys. We realize we save time, isn't it? You don't have to do this experiment. Those questions like, I can't afford butter. Because if you use this for your business, you have to really, you have to use quality butter, guys. And then you have to have convection oven. Convection oven. Is it worth to buy convection oven? Now we can answer that, right? Kasi ang convection oven, guys, it really depends on the size. But an upright one usually costs like It depends, guys, desktop or full-bodied upright, more than 100,000, guys. More 100,000 pesos. So, it depends really. Of course, you are into business, you'll invest. So, again, just to know, for homemakers, we can still do versions of croissants, but it's denser. Okay, do you want like mas makapal pa? You want it bigger pa? So, other people, guys, they don't, you know, unless you really are a foodie, uh, I could see some versions of croissant in some bakeries, guys. They just used a regular bread dough. They just use the shape and then they put croissant. That's a you can have your own rendition, guys. So what if other people, patronizes it, then why not, right? So again, what are the other questions we can answer now? Yes, you can use margarine and uh, vegetable shortening, but you cannot achieve the same as the classic croissant in France. Okay? And then what else? I have not tried using the baking this in a stove or in a pot. I don't know. Let's try using a caldero or something. For those who are really into, you wanted something to try, one thing new. It's not always banana cake, right? Let's try something. Because baking started in. I adjusted some, so the results will be in the description below, guys. So again, um, is it possible? It is possible, but not as the same. Okay? Definitely not. So, guys, this one is like, so, again, guys, at least we learn. So, now that is what I like to share to you, the lessons we learn on some experiments. It's not always staged baking class, no? So this is what happens if you do that. So now, what am I gonna do with this? I will continually on the side experiment on this. Will update you all the time. How can we improve this? So it's not yet done, guys. So next experiment, we will be moving on to the next experiment. My rice cake experiment. I'm using black rice for the next live stream. So maybe I'm going to, is it okay for you guys? Part 9 changes to black rice. This one, I will still continue on the next experiment on the side, and then we'll do the black rice. You get that, guys? I'm sharing to you my mini company. It's called Mina Food Research. It's what I do when, like behind the scenes, like behind the camera. When I'm not teaching, this is what I do. I experiment. I keep on experimenting. But of course, I can share to you some classic recipes sometimes. But I know there are a lot of videos on YouTube that you can refer to. But I want to, let's try something new. Let's try, if you comment down below if you want me to experiment on something. I hope I can be able to, I'd be able to execute. Just let me know, guys. I'd be willing to, I'll try. But if I can't afford it, or if I can't, I will let you know. So yeah, that's what it is all about, because this channel is one of Mina Food Researches outlet. This Fine CB Hobby Homeschool, which is actually Baking and Teacher Arts Academy. That's where I teach before, guys. So I aspire to reopen the school. I'm all about really methods, guys. It's the method. It's the technique, guys. So no matter how the recipe is good, if the technique is not good, I don't know if you come up with the same, but not unless you're like, wholeheartedly, passionately, you are into, always discovering new ways, new So yeah, that's what I'm doing, guys. I try to experiment on liquid and solid uh, applications, edible applications, and non-edibles like my hacks. Yeah, I know, crazy, silly hacks. I do that, guys. So, guys, this has been my first. I will not end this series, but somehow on the side you will still see me experimenting on this while doing the next experiment, which is the black rice cake. I'm trying to incorporate There are black rice kakanin. There's black dark kakanin, but I want to experiment on that. Um, I want something. I have something in mind that I want to try. So I want to do it with you guys. So again, I failed with you here. So guys, that's life. So let's fail. Let's learn and let's fail and learn, guys. That's the most important thing. So I'm not satisfied with this, so I'm still going to work on this. Most homemakers like you, I can at least share at least a part of what I can to make croissant easier. Let's try another method for this to solve this. Okay, so you still using the same oven. Kasi this is what homemakers usually use. I see. And sometimes it's affordable, right? So again, lucky you if you have convection oven. Plus, remember guys, we use all-purpose flour here. So classically, it's pastry flour, a blend 50-50% of all-purpose and bread flour. That is pastry flour. The ones that you use for donuts, for brioche, is ensaymada. That's the type of flour that you use for croissant as well. So again, many things to learn, guys. Please, let's add on to this. If you are also if you are a baker or into this career, guys, I'm willing to learn po. Please add more. Let me know so I can, what are my mistakes. Again, really gearing into the bolder type of experiment like margarine in croissant, which is so really impossible. Um, well, it's all, these are all fat categories, so I just wanted to people here in the Philippines, sometimes we are concerned about costs as well, so right. So I hope I hope I imparted something with you guys. So again, thank you so much for being with me from part 1 to part 8 of this series, and we'll continue on developing this on the side. You will see me like while I'm doing the rice cake, I'm working on the side. So with this one, so it goes on and on until after rice cake. If it's not perfect yet, I'm gonna do it, and then alongside with the next experiment. So guys, again, thank you for your patience. I hope you learned something. So this is the back of the house, like behind the scenes, off cam. This is what happens as me as a teacher in a baking school. So I along with my other people who helped me establish or started the school, my family, especially my ate, and the people behind, all those who helped me, we do experiment behind, so it's not always just being upfront and telling you this is the perfect way to but there are practices, imperfections, there are failures, so just like life, right? So again, guys, just sharing the energy of just trying and just starting, guys. So if we fail, let's start all over again. That's life, guys. So again, thank you so much. This has been Carmina. We'll clean after this, continue the living room cleaning and cleaning all this. I will, guys, this one, I'll elaborate the result, the lessons I've learned. We will hack this one, how to do this, how to not achieve these things, okay? Okay? So guys, take care, take care. Salamat po. Good luck. Thank you, guys.